Dudes, it's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So we got our first video for Vallis Undermine strategy guides, how to rank up easily with the new update. We'll be showing a ton of ways how to get all the new items, basically why you would go for these new items, and everything in between. So I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos. We have strategy guides on this channel for lots of other updates, but yeah, the new Vallis Undermine update with the mushrooms. Let's get right into it. Alright, so as far as what you'll be doing in the Vallis Undermine update, we got a couple things to go over. One of them being that this is a kind of just goofy little update. These bounties are not the most efficient for really that much stuff. So you're mainly doing these bounties to get the new Nokko Warframe and also the new Archwing gun, the Arcobex. There's also technically another reason to do it where you get some relatively powerful arcanes that are usually more annoying to get. But yeah, mainly you're here for the new stuff. So let's hop in to all the information about how you can rank up to get the new stuff, how to get it efficiently for that matter too. And you might all notice in the background, there's some like big head mode on my Mirage. It's just a kind of, there's some goofy stuff in this update for sure. It's definitely not the most serious update. But yeah, let's take it seriously right now and show how to farm this stuff. So the main gameplay loop of this new update is going to be picking up these goofy little mushrooms in these missions and running the new mushroom bounties. You want to run them pretty much as fast as possible, but that being said, there are some things to kind of slow down a little bit while you're running them to grab along the way. So here we are in the new area right now in the Fortuna. Now, as far as how you get to this new area, you just go ahead. Well, first, you must beat the new war quest first. But once you've done that, you actually can just go right here. There will be a little mushroom guy guiding you over. But yeah, here's where you spawn in. And you just take a quick left over here, and there's the door to the mushroom area. So we've got two vendors in the mushroom area. We've got Nightcap, and we have the Prince. Now, the Prince right here is just mainly for, like, lore. You have a couple things you can talk to the Prince about after you've given them some of the purple resource from the update. You can do these 3 different little cutscene things. Beyond that, there is not really much use for the Prince, so we're going to mainly focus on the Nightcap Vendor right here. So yeah, Nightcap has 4 buttons. We have Browse Wares, which is going to be where you can get guaranteed Nokko parts. We're going to show you a better way to get Nokko than this, but you can technically get guaranteed Nokko parts here and also guaranteed parts of the new Archwing gun. Also, Arc Gun Arcane Adapters drop here too. But unfortunately, it seems like there is a glitch currently where the adapters cannot drop in the bounty the way they're supposed to in the patch notes. So hopefully D can fix that tomorrow, hotfix. But yeah, as of right now, only can get these for Platinum or for if you're rank 3 already and use a bunch of the purple resource on that Furgo site. Also got an ephemera in here and stuff like that. So yeah, as far as how you rank up to get to the higher rank, the better loot at the top, you need to actually level up some mushrooms. As far as how that's going to work, you go to the Field Guide button, and leveling up these mushrooms are how you're going to be ranked up in the Syndicate. As far as how many mushrooms you must level up, for rank 1, it's just 1 mushroom ranked up. For rank 2, it's 2 mushrooms. For rank 3, it's 6 mushrooms. Rank 4, 12 mushrooms. And in the final rank, 16 mushrooms. Basically, every mushroom needs to be leveled up for that. How do you level up these mushrooms? You will find these mushrooms in the mission. So, as far as the best way to do this, there's actually a pity system technically too. So once you get a mushroom maxed out, you can actually turn excess of that mushroom into the resource. So see, I have 4 extra of this one, the Ironwood. I can get 4 of that Furgo Light stuff. Now be careful before you do that, because some of these mushrooms are required to build the new parts. So if we look at his bounties right now, here's the official way to get Nokko and the Arcobex, whatever it's called. You want to do the normal path bounties for each part you need. So there's 3 different bounties, and they're going to have Nokko's blueprint and a singular individual Nokko part as an option too. Also an Arbuset part. The Steel Path one, I would not recommend farming Steel Path for Nokko specifically, but you will get more of the Furgo Light on the Steel Path. You'll get up to 19, minimum being 15, and on normal path, it's maximum 15, minimum 11. So the maximum you get on the normal path is the minimum you get on the Steel Path. So yeah. Also, Acolytes are supposed to spawn during these bounties. They currently usually don't spawn. They'll say they're about to spawn, they don't actually show up. So keep that in mind when you're grinding this out. This is the day 1 version of this, so it'll probably be hopefully fixed up in the future. But yeah, as far as how to get Nokko and stuff, go ahead and grab the first level bounty here, and then grind this until you get the Nokko chassis, or if you get the Nokko blueprint, even better too. Once you complete these bounties, they give you a guaranteed uncommon or rare drop at the end. And as far as every bounty step along the way, let's go ahead and show you a full bounty run with Mirage, which I've been running with it today. Basically, every time you do one of these, you get a bonus mushroom, and at the end, you'll get a guaranteed mushroom at the door as well. So yeah, as I was saying, first bounty, get the chassis. Second bounty, get the systems. And the third bounty should be the neuroptics here. And that's how you can get guaranteed, or relatively guaranteed Nokko as fast as possible. Again, do not grind the steel path one unless you want to get more of the specific resource, because this one does rotate every 2.5 hours. So you might be just wasting your time, basically. All right, so let's talk about how to run these bounties somewhat efficiently. And also let's take a quick look at how you can, do the whole like pity system thing. So let's see. As far as my mushrooms, I don't have fully leveled up. We need the Reeking Puffball. We need 5 more of those to get the next level of the Reeking Puffball. How would we go about that? Actually, this is better actually. Thorntooth only needs 3 more. Some of the mushroom at different amounts you need to get. How do we get this one? We're going to go to the pity system right now. We're going to grab 3 Thorntooths for 30 of the purple resource. I can never remember the name of it, but yeah. We just go ahead and search for Thorntooth. It's 10 each. We grab 3 of those, and now we can level up that mushroom.
That's what I would have picked.
So you go back to Field Guide, and then whatever that one was just called, there we go, Analyze. So once we do this, I'm not sure how many mushrooms I have mastered, but there you go. I got rank 3 that easily just from some pity system and some bounties. Now, as far as what does that unlock, level 3 gets you access to like some arcanes and stuff. I could technically get arc gun unlockers. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about how the bounties run right now. And I'd recommend, squad versus team, blah, 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 blah. So, as far as the bounties, you can do normal path like Thermal Sunder Titania or whatever. I'm doing Steel Path in this footage with my Icarius Mirage. As far as the build, there you go. I got a full video guide on this if you're interested in it. But yeah, the main thing here is just you want to be able to nuke enemies as fast as possible. I will say one thing good about these bounties, the spawn rate of enemies is ridiculously high. So if you want to just like nuke down a ton of Corpus, it can be kind of fun for that at the very least. Additionally, these enemies are a new variation of Corpus, the Scrofa Corpus, but unfortunately they don't really drop anything new or good. They drop basically the same things that normal Corpus drops. So we're talking like Rapid Resilience rare mod, Vital Sense rare mod. Some of them drop like the Profit Digger mods like Strain Infection and Strain Consume, but yeah, not exactly all of them are dropping that. So I'd say just go ahead and just nuke them all down. Don't worry too much about loot. So as far as the Steel Path bounty, the reason you do this is to get the most of the resource. Now, a good reason to run these bounties is you could get actually a bunch of arcanes relatively easily. They're 10 of the purple stuff each, and you get up to 19 per run. So guaranteed one of these arcanes every run as far as once you have everything maxed out. And also, once you have every mushroom maxed out, you'll get all those excess mushrooms turned into more of the purple stuff, and it will be even more arcanes. So I guess it could be like a mini Vosphor farm when you're fully maxed out. All right, so we got a bounty step here, which is find the sleeping mushrooms. So you'll hear a like laughing mushroom sound effect on your in-game, and that will mean there's a mushroom nearby you. And this is one you could actually waste a little bit of time on, so just make sure you're paying attention to if a laughing mushroom is nearby. If you just can't find it, like I couldn't find this one here, don't feel bad about just like jumping to a different spot. There's more mushrooms that spawn than the amount required, at least for solo. Now let's start talking about a squad instance here. Now the problem with squads for this is, besides the fact that mushrooms are not marked, also I used Auric and Eye, the landing craft ability of the Parallax, to scan the area. Since 5 mushroom patches can spawn on Steel Path, having multiple teammates with multiple Auric and Eyes can help with that. But yeah, guys, don't be looking for more than 5 mushroom patches in the Steel Path, 2 of them being in this initial spawn room, and the other 2, or actually there's 3 in this initial spawn room, or 2 in this initial spawn room on Steel Path, and 3 in the bounty area on Steel Path as well. So as you see, I did the bounty objective bonus, so I got a bonus mushroom. That will help you rank up even faster. Nightwave button to skip a bunch of the dialogues. It takes a while. And yeah, these purple mushrooms here are where you're going to find the mushrooms in the mission. And there's quite a few mushrooms to grab. Like I said, like 16 mushrooms. So it's like a 1 in 16 chance to get the one you want. There are some hidden mushrooms that will be a little bit harder to find. But yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary. There's also some hidden decorations in the environment too. We'll find some hidden little mushroom sprodlings, and if you talk to them, you'll get a blueprint for a ship decoration. Unfortunately, it takes lots of mushrooms to build the decoration, so it's more of like a, just having some fun kind of thing here. Next bounty step, the worst one for sure, this is the worst bounty step you can get, is a defense mission here. So it's basically nuke the entire area constantly. Again, if you use the build from the video I'm recommending, you will have hopefully a pretty easy time. Now, the spawn rate of enemies is ridiculously high, like I said, so if you're playing solo, you might just be getting blasted from multiple angles. Like, they will spawn behind you, they'll spawn in front of you at the same time, so yeah, I'd recommend Vazarin Focus Tree to make yourself almost permanent invincible. Or if you just don't want to play Mirage, maybe play a little bit more of a tanky frame if you are okay with missions going a little bit slower. If you do the bounty objectives and do not have this one, like you could beat these bounties in about 3 minutes or faster. This bounty objective right here makes the mission take so much longer, it's just unfortunate. But yeah, once you knock this out, just destroy all the corpus that drop the worst loot ever, like alloy plates, and you're on to the next bounty step. As far as a big thing about this update, guys, this is not a tile set. This is a singular tile. So these areas in these bounties are the exact same every time if you're in that type of bounties. Like what I'm saying is like, this mushroom pit right here will never not be on the right side of the map, for example. Whenever you go to a certain, like that first room is always the exact same. It is not a tile, it is not a randomly generated tile, it is a singular level you will be playing through ad nauseum. So, as far as the bounty steps, they're pretty straightforward. A lot of them just to kill enemies. You know, kill enemies there, kill enemies there. While you're running through here, if you have Auric and Eye, that's a great time to mark it. There's a mushroom right there. Make sure you're grabbing as many mushrooms as you can because it will save you a lot of time in the long run. Once you've completed all these bounty steps, you're going to teleport back to the beginning of the mission, and there will be a guaranteed mushroom spawn at the front door. Now, as far as what is the point of doing all these bounties, it is really, guys, it really is just for mainly Nokko. Again, if you want Arcane Blight, if you want Arcane Frostbite, it's a great spot to get them from. But yeah, this is not exactly the best of the best here, and especially when you're on normal path. This can feel really terrible on normal path because you can get literally 3,000 credits from the entire bounty. Yeah, at the end, you get like a 3K credit cache. That's not a good feeling. At the same time, like, you know, this is post-New War, too, so why is 3,000 credits being given out in new content after the New War in 2025? I don't understand, but at the same time, this is the update we got. So, as far as, you know, good things to grab from here, grab Nokko, grab the new Arcwing gun. These bounties will not be probably run that much afterwards because they're really bad for credits, they're really bad for endo. They are maybe going to be good for Phosphor. Again, if you're grabbing all these extra mushrooms, they give you extra. They give you one of the purple stuff, the fluoride, or whatever it's called, per mission. So if you're grabbing, if you have every mushroom maxed out, you're getting 5 extra mushrooms per mission. You grab like 5 mushrooms in the mission. That is going to be, I think, like that's like 2 arcanes guaranteed per run. That's kind of okay. So yeah, as far as a couple other things here. For that one special mushroom door, there's 4 valves you need to find. That's gonna be I think it's a guarantee of the gigantic head mushrooms, which are, yeah. So there's 4 valves in this room. 2 of them right next to each other, and the other 2 are gonna be one's at the right end of the cave. The other one is like right above the like coolant freezing formation, I guess I'd call it. So yeah, guys, let me know how you feel about these bounties in the comments down below. Reminder: do not, if you are grinding these just for Arcwing unlockers, stop right now. DE needs to hotfix it to add Riven or Arcane unlockers into the loot pool. They are not there, and the patch notes said they would be there. So keep that in mind. If that's all you're grinding for, don't do that. So, oh yeah, one more thing as well. We got Nokko's Prex card in the new like little mushroom area. Just go up the stairs, and the Prex card is right here, like on this bench. There you go. All right, guys, hopefully I covered everything you were interested in about this update. Again, if you want to rank up here, you just turn in the mushrooms, and the prince basically doesn't matter at all. So, yeah, see you guys next time. Take it easy, and peace.